Do you consider yourself a Teen Titans or Dragon Ball Z fan? Well, if you do, the best place you can possibly be right now is on Amino. Amino is an app with millions of different communities for people to unite around their passions, fandoms, and interests. For example, there's a Teen Titans Amino, Dragon Ball Z Amino, and my favorite, the Cartoon Fight Club Amino. I'm a part of all three of these communities. You can follow me. My username on there is AnimationRewind. There is plenty of things to do on this app. You can submit fan art, discuss future and current matchups or topics, create fun polls for everyone to vote in on, take quizzes to test your knowledge, and best of all, you can make new friends by using the public voice and text chats. In the Teen Titans Amino community, there are tons of really cool Teen Titans fan art that I encourage you to check out. Plus, in the Cartoon Fight Club Amino community, I personally am going to be teasing the next episode of Rewind Rumble. You're not going to find out who's fighting next by waiting till the end of this video. You're going to have to download Amino and join in on the fun. So to find out who's fighting next on Rewind Rumble, all you have to do is download Amino by clicking that link down below. Special thanks to Amino for sponsoring and supporting Team Animation Rewind. And to all the viewers currently watching, what are you waiting for? Click that top link down below and download Amino ASAP.
Alright, right now we've got a text-to-speech meme generator, 2 Great Value brand warlords, and of course, me. At least I know how Beerus felt when 2 people were gunning for his spot. In either case, we got 4 guys in a recording booth clamoring to talk about 2 fictional women. Never have really been a big fan of sausage parties.
Dragon Ball vs. DC and robots vs. alien debates have been going on for years.
So we took the hard-hitting females from the Teen Titans and the Z Fighters and are pitting them against each other.
Princess Coriander, aka Starfire, and Luzuni, aka Android 18.
These powerful female warriors gained their powers after being experimented on and have overcame many powerful enemies. But which one will overcome the other in this episode of Rewind Rumble? Before we get into how these characters operate, we first have to know their origins. Coriander was originally a happy child on the planet of Tamaran.
Alright, and when do her parents die?
What?
It's a DC superhero, alien from a different planet, made it into the Injustice games. Come on. She has at least 1 dead parental figure, so I'll ask again. When does it happen?
Yeah, he brings up a valid point.
Oh, come on, give me one example.
Overrated Superman, The Flash, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, and of course, the Batman.
Answers, rewind, answers!
Okay, fair enough. But I don't think it's fair to make assumptions like these just because she's a DC character.
Well, of course.
A DC character with dead or missing parents? Oh, wow. Never seen that before.
Well, that's not all there is to her origin. Remember, those alien invasions I mentioned earlier? Fire was actually captured during one of those and was experimented on.
The aliens ran experiments and tested to see how much solar energy the Tamaranian bodies could take.
I mean, Tamaran was torn up in an alien invasion, so I guess it's possible they died there.
Ha! Everyone here owes me $50. But of course, this is a comic character's origin story, so instead of Starfire dying horrifically, she was given superpowers!
Since then, she's joined the likes of the Teen Titans and has helped defend the Earth ever since.
Now for 18's origin. She was originally just an ordinary human named Lazuli, but she was at one point taken by Dr. Shiro and, much like Starfire, was experimented on.
Though, instead of trying to turn her into a solar battery, Jiro turned her into a murder machine.
And was tasked with the sole purpose of killing Son Goku.
But she and her brother were too powerful and wouldn't listen to Shiro, so he had to shut them down and put them away. Also, shouldn't they be called cyborgs?
When Jiro did eventually boot 17 and 18 back up, it immediately bit him in the ass as they killed him in the first 5 minutes.
After being absorbed by Cell and then spat back out, Android 18 has now since settled down and started a family with Krillin.
Hot damn! Going from killer sociopathic homicidal cyborg to Krillin sex bot. You know what? Nope. Not gonna beat that one. All the while, her brother trains to the current point where he's on the level of the gods.
With origins out of the way, we can move on to their powers and abilities. Like all Tamaranians, Starfire possesses the natural ability of flight, and after being experimented on, she gains superhuman physical characteristics and the ability to fire energy beams.
Is that it? Yes. That's a surprisingly gay pool of superpowers.
Hey,
Fuck you!
Okay.
they all can't be Martian Manhunters or Supermen. Plus, quality over quantity over quality over quantity over quality. What matters is how she makes use of the powers she does have.
Yeah, it's not like 18 has a vast pool of powers either. Much like Starfire, she has superhuman characteristics, flight, and energy projection.
Well, she is a lot more versatile with key attacks she can perform, and she can fire Energy Blast, Rapid Fire, slice people with the Destructo Disc, or just charge a giant ball of massive and genocidal death.
Android 18's power source also grants her an infinite pool of energy, which lets her keep fighting for a long time.
Right. This means 18 can never overexert herself to the point of exhaustion. And she has used this to her advantage before.
Well, we know they can hit hard and fire powerful lasers, but how hard can they hit and how powerful are their energy blasts?
For Starfire, not only is she able to casually hold up a cruise ship, but she's able to go toe-to-toe with the likes of Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, and even a clone of Superboy.
She's even landed hits on Superman himself before, which is actually impressive.
In terms of speed, Starfire has dodged light-based attacks before proving her reaction speed is at least faster than light.
If we say that she crossed a distance of 25 light years and she did it in just one day, that means Starfire can fly at speeds of roughly 8,947 times the speed of light.
That's almost over 9,000!
Did someone really just make that 9,000 meme? I will murder.
So,
18 is also very impressive. She's able to casually keep up with the Pride Troopers, Kamikaze Fireballs, Universe 3's cybernetically enhanced warriors, and Super Saiyans like Vegeta and Trunks. And she has been stated to be stronger than her counterpart in the Trunks timeline, who was able to dominate Super Saiyan Gohan.
Okay, and as for the actual power input, take it away, Rewind!
She can destroy entire buildings, continents, and maybe, just maybe, planets.
I'm going to ignore that. Frankie, what you got?
Also, unlike other certain shows, 18 has shown the ability to absorb energy, quotation marks, in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 game. But of course, as we all know, that is non-canon. And she was even stated to be unable to do so in the manga. So because of this, we will not be going by the video game.
I need to lie down, chug down a couple bottles of moonshine, and see if my brain can be redeemed from what I just heard. Corin, you researched 18. What did you find?
I mean, the most we ever seen her destroy is a city.
I can kill all of you right now and not lose a lick of sleep.
I'm kidding, of course. She has stuff backing her up way beyond that.
Okay, so someone has a semblance of lucidity. Thank the Lord.
She's dominated Super Saiyan Vegeta and broke his arm, which is impressive since the dude has been planetary since the Saiyan saga.
Nah, I could accomplish the same feat with like 8 pickup trucks.
Yeah, 8 pickup trucks couldn't do jack shit.
Seems legal.
Right. Anyway, 18 is also clearly in the massively faster than light ranges, as she is able to keep up with the likes of Sea Fighters, whose strongest members have been faster than the light since the Saiyan saga.
Yeah. Raditz was able to dodge a point-blank special beam cannon. Sure, Piccolo was a good distance away, but Raditz didn't actually move until the beam was basically point blank, and Piccolo's lesser attacks can hit the moon within seconds. 18 is clearly faster than Raditz, so to say she isn't fit is complete downplay.
She can tank attacks powerful enough to destroy entire buildings.
Boy, if you don't quit your downplay, I will smack you with the ruler across the ass like your newest chemo-enhanced poster boy!
Will Baldi become the new CFC poster boy? Only time will tell.
Well, let's not derail the topic into indie poster boys. Let's get back on 18. She casually tanked an attack from Vegeta, who claimed he had to hold back or else the planet would have been destroyed. Ki is also dependent on the physical ability of the user, meaning 18's power and durability should be closely related, further backing up her durability being at least planetary.
Durability? These two are also very skilled fighters. Starfire's skills rivals that of Wonder Woman, which just goes to show you how good of a fighter she is.
18 is also able to take on those naturally born for combat such as Saiyans, proving she has impressive hand-to-hand combat.
Although neither character is perfect, 18 may have infinite energy which makes her unable to tire herself out, but she can still be wounded and weakened.
Starfire is also pretty headstrong and short-tempered, which has caused her to pick fights she couldn't win before.
And of course, neither of them are unstoppable. They can be very well surpassed or even beaten.
There's also the fact that 18 is now just Krillin's housewife and rarely does any actual fighting.
Yeah, but when she does fight, she proves herself to be very deadly in combat.
True, but the question is she deadly enough to handle Starfire?
This battle will take place on Earth, and remember, there is no prep time.
Once that circumstance bar has finally loaded, it's time to rewind Rumble.
Ready? Rumble!
You can't beat me. Oh, jeez. It's a pain, but I'll fight you. Eat this! Time for payback! Vanish! Moron. What a surprise! I didn't expect you to get this far. You're not so bad. Eat this! See ya! Here it goes! See ya!
Animator, Discovery. Scriptwriter, MLG Avocado. Hosts, BTL Video Productions, Corin O'Keefe, the SS Ultimate Goku. And 18 wins. And to be honest, we purposefully tried to make this fight seem closer in the pre-analysis than it really was.
Yeah, while if you use their absolute downplayed lowest ends, they're actually pretty even. Both around large building to city level and faster than a speeding bullet. But when you actually factor in their greater and more realistic feats, 18's victory just becomes that much more painfully clear.
Let's start off with strength. Starfire has very impressive strength feats, like easily lifting a cruise ship, and if we ignore scaling for Android 18, Starfire might have actually taken this edge. That is, of course, before the tournament of power, that is.
18 was able to lift Tupper, who was so heavy he was able to sing through the Kakshin, a stronger variant of the metal Kakshin that was unaffected by base Busaga Gohan slicing at it with the Z-sword.
But he wasn't abysmally weaker. As a Super Saiyan 2, he was still able to keep up with the Burra, who was relatively to the solar system level cell. Dividing this by 100 for Saiyan multipliers, and base Gohan should be in the ranges of multi-star level. And 18 was able to hold up a guy heavy enough to break through a stronger variant of it.
Not to mention this guy was pushing down base Goku, who could do one-fingered push-ups in one of Whis' training jackets that was heavy enough to sink through Beerus' planet. Yet 18 still held him up casually with one arm.
Unfortunately, Starfire's cruise ship feat doesn't quite stand up to this. The strength edge goes to Android 18.
As for speed, Starfire is very fast in her own right, easily massively faster than light in the thousands of times.
If you remember from the pre-analysis, Starfire was able to cross light years at most a few days. If we say that it took about 1 day and estimate a distance of 25 years, that results in a speed of 8,947 times the speed of light, but again, 18 unfortunately has her beat.
Even back in the Saiyan saga, Piccolo's base ki attacks were already hitting the moon in a few seconds, and Raditz was able to dodge the special beam cannon at point blank range, proving his reaction speed to be faster than light.
Raditz had the power level of 1500. Goku, when he first turned Super Saiyan, had the power level of 150 million. That's 100,000 times greater than Raditz. Vegeta has stated to Kiwi that because his ki level was higher, he was faster. So we know a higher amount of ki translates into a higher amount of speed as well. So Super Saiyan Goku was at least 100,000 times the speed of light when he first turned Super Saiyan.
And 18 definitely should scale to this. 18 was able to dominate Trunks, who single-handedly slaughtered Mecha Frieza, and King Cold with ease, when Frieza was still able to put up a decent fight against Goku at full power.
Even if we multiply Starfire's best speed feats by 10 times, that still doesn't quite reach the level of Android 18.
Power was another edge that 18 handily took. Starfire is confident in her ability to beat the likes of Donna Troy, Superboy, and Wonder Girl, proving she is at least in the moon to planetary ranges. But 18 has been able to take on the likes of Super Saiyan Vegeta, who has been planetary since the Saiyan saga. She is also far superior to Frieza, who Goku states is powerful enough to destroy entire stars. Did he though? Did he? I don't remember reading that in the manga. Do you guys even read the manga anymore?
18 also scales to the likes of Ribrianne, who can break chunks of Kakshin. As we stated before, regular Kakshin was unaffected by a sword slash wielded by a multi-star level being, meaning 18 should at least be multi-star level herself in order to compete with Ribrianne.
Wait, didn't Starfire land a hit on Superman? And isn't she comparable to Wonder Woman? Scaling to those two puts her far above 18. So what gives?
Yes, Starfire is comparable to Wonder Woman, but that's in terms of only skill.
So while it does give her an undisputed skill edge, she has nothing backlogging her up to beat 1D's level of power of speed.
When they actually did fight in the past, Wonder Woman speed blitzed and destroyed her, so she doesn't scale.
Okay, but what about landing a hit on Superman?
Notice how we said land a hit on and not catch or damage. She fired her star bolt at Superman, who just stood there and took it without even flinching.
The one time Starfire and Superman actually did throw down, Superman one-shot her and basically called her fodder, so she doesn't really scale to the Man of Steel either.
But she still tanked a hit from him. That's more impressive than 18, right?
No, Superman often holds back against those he could easily kill, simply because he doesn't want to kill them.
Because of this, even the likes of Bane and Mr. Freeze have taken hits from the guy, so Starfire surviving a punch from him doesn't exactly mean she's on his level either.
Though Superman is still, at the bare downplayed minimum, a casual planet buster. So although she was knocked out, surviving this punch should put Starfire on a planetary level. This is backed up by the fact that she can face the likes of Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, and other weaker Kryptonians.
But Android 18 takes an edge in this category too. Remember that feat of her lifting Tepper we mentioned earlier? Yeah, it's a lot more impressive than just lifting him.
Tupper was actually thrown into 18 by Zor-Ray with enough force to break through the Kachi-Kachin tournament stage. That is at least multi-star levels of force. Yet 18 was still unfazed and held the dude up with a single arm. Forget actually damaging 18. If she can take these levels of force without taking any significant damage, Starfire couldn't even hope to scratch 18.
Star may be outclassed physically, but she is still far superior in terms of her mental statistics. She's seen more battles and a wider variety of opponents than 18 has, and her skills that rivals that of the Amazonians blows 18's skills out of the water.
True, but against someone who's over 10 times faster and thousands to millions of times stronger, it isn't going to matter how skilled or experienced you are.
Plus, it's not like Star can actually wear 18 down. She's not strong enough to wound 18, and 18's infinite energy source guarantees that she will not be overexerting herself and getting tired as if she ran up a flight of stairs.
You get tired when you run up a flight of stairs?
You know?
Right. Anyways, even if 18 didn't have infinite energy, it wouldn't matter. She would blitz and one-shot Starfire, so stamina wouldn't be an issue, making the winner of this Rumble Android 18.
Now, if you want to see a team battle between all of the androids and the Teen Titans, all you have to do is like this video. If this video gets 4,000 likes, a team rematch will be put into production. Don't forget to comment down your own ideas, and if you want to find out who's fighting next, then all you gotta do is download the free Amino app by clicking that top link down below. I'm going to be posting who's fighting next in the exclusive Cartoon Flight Club Amino community. So what are you waiting for? Download Amino right now. On the next episode of Rewind Rumble. In the Cartoon Flight Club Amino community, I personally am going to be teasing the next episode of Rewind Rumble. You're not going to find out who's fighting next by waiting till the end of this video. You're going to have to download Amino and join in on the fun. So to find out who's fighting next on Rewind Rumble, all you have to do is download Amino by clicking that link down below. Special thanks to Amino for sponsoring and supporting Team Animation Rewind. And to all the viewers currently watching, what are you waiting for? Click that top link down below and download Amino ASAP.